taking place between Johnny Dos Santos and Ozzy Martin.
Actually, I was told that this is going to be a kickboxing fight instead of a Muay Thai fight. So different rule set. There won't be clinching. There won't be elbows. So if you're not familiar with the differences between the two sports, Muay Thai and kickboxing are different sports. I know in the States the term gets used interchangeably a lot. But yes, a kickboxing fight, there's no elbows, there's no clinching. You can't sweep your opponent. If you catch their leg, you have to let go of it and strike. Where in Muay Thai, you can catch somebody's leg, sweep them. You can get into the clinch, you can elbow. So yeah, apparently these guys wanted to fight under a kickboxing rule set instead of a Muay Thai rule set. So a little bit different game.
Yeah, just thank you for the distinction there, because it is extremely different. I even interchange them when describing it, because a lot of guys come in with like a kickboxing background as opposed to a traditional Muay Thai background. So I say Muay Thai kickboxing, which it is a form of kickboxing, but under a different...
Kickboxing is a big umbrella term. I guess you could call karate kickboxing if you wanted to. You could call taekwondo kickboxing if they're doing it like full contact. But Muay Thai is a distinct art form, and you know, kickboxing, generally speaking, people think about like K1 style, or you know, like I mean, in ONE FC they have both. Sometimes you'll see somebody like Tawan Chai fight in a Muay Thai match. Sometimes he'll fight in a kickboxing match. Different rule sets. Some people just do one, they don't do the other. So yeah.
And now you're seeing both play out at Ring Titans. So and I'm not mad at it. I like all violence. All violence is good.
So that's, I mean, a lot of the fights you don't see too much of a distinction between the two, with guys that are starting out their careers. They're kind of coming in a lot wild, but with kickboxing, you generally do see much more volume with punches, a lot more low kicks, versus in Muay Thai, traditionally speaking, you see people throw, I mean, depending on their style. Again, we saw somebody like Chris earlier, or Cassidy just now, using the clinch a lot to deliver the knees and sweep and all that. You won't see that in the kickboxing match. You see people, you know, looking to almost box. They'll throw punches from a lot closer because they don't have to worry about getting elbowed. Yeah, the rhythm's a lot different. A lot of differences in the two sports.
And both of these guys are coming from MMA backgrounds. They're both still prevalent in the MMA world. The fight didn't happen in MMA. It could have, but it didn't. They wanted to fight here and test their mettle in a new sport, as Ozzy Toro Martin looking to erupt the crowd here in Pembroke. All action is Ozzy Toro Martin. We've known that through his decorated amateur career leading into his professional career. Undefeated prospect now as it stands. And yeah, just a new challenge at hand. His older brother, Diego Matador Martin, fought earlier tonight.
After fighting right out back.
That was a given. I haven't even had it announced. Yeah, certainly built for violence is Ozzy Toro Martin. Durable, no quit, willing to take one to give one, and he's got some of the fastest hands I think I've seen anybody throw. He's so quick. There's no telegraph, no fat on any punch that he throws.
Yeah, being a long-time fan of Cage Titans, I've got to see Ozzy compete in the cage many times. I'm a fan of his work.
It's tough not to be a fan of Ozzy's work. He's the real deal, and now he's going up against someone with a lot more MMA experience in a new sport. Johnny Dos Santos trying to keep it 3-0 for TFA MMA. And Ozzy Martin trying to put Nostos on the map at Ring Titans 2 as we await our main event tail of the tape.
All right, we got a 175 catch weight. Johnny's 37, Ozzy's 23, 5'10" to 6 foot, 173, 174, 70-inch reach for Johnny, 74 inches for Ozzy.
Ladies and gentlemen, immediately following this fight, you don't have to travel far to join us and your favorite fighters at the official Ring Titans 2 after party taking place right here at the Wolves Den, just outside of the gym. So we hope to see you all at the after party. And now, this next fight brought to us by DN Van Lines. And it's been a long night. Our judges sitting ringside already. Our referee, Brian Miner, is ready. These two fighters are waiting for you. If you want these two fighters truly ready for the main event of Ring Titans 2, then Pembroke, Massachusetts! Let them hear you! Let's go! Three-minute rounds for a professional kickboxing main event. Introducing to you first, in the red corner, standing 5 feet 10 inches tall and weighing in at 173 pounds. From Everett, Massachusetts, by way of Belo Horizonte, Minas Gerais, Brazil, he's representing TFA MMA. Let's hear it for Johnny Winchester dos Santos. And now introducing his opponent, standing across from him in the blue corner, standing at 6 feet tall and weighing in at 174 pounds. From Somersworth, New Hampshire, he's representing Nostos. Let's hear it for Ozzy Toro Martin.
John went over the rules. Fight hard, keep it clean. I say break, you break. Touch gloves if you like. Good luck to you both. Good luck.
And these guys touch him up. Ozzy starts with a quick jab, tosses a couple of high head kicks.
Nice head movement from Johnny Dos Santos there.
Ozzy switching stances. Good,
Nice leg kick.
hard low kick.
Another great leg kick.
Can't take too many of those.
Oh, Ozzy with a big right hand that got a reaction out of Dos Santos there.
Dos Santos has a pretty wide stance. You can tell he's from that MMA background, but that's going to result in that leg kind of being there for the taking.
Inside leg kick. And an outside leg kick now. These guys are pros, so knees to the head are coming in hot,
Like I
too.
said, he's starting to feel those low kicks. It's not going to take too many more to really hurt him.
Nice little combo from Dos Santos. Ozzy answers back with a big head kick of his own. Going back to that leg.
That's the thing. When Ozzy goes orthodox with that left foot forward, expect him to go to the leg. When he goes southpaw, go upstairs with a left kick. Remember, no clinch in a kickboxing fight.
Nice return from Dos Santos there. Ozzy certainly dictating the range here, but Dos Santos starting to close it with the kicks.
Santos with a good low kick of his own. Big left kick up top. Ozzy almost ate a right hand for his trouble right there. Oh, he needs to keep going to town on that leg. He needs to set it up with his hands, keep the attention elsewhere, and then go back downstairs to that low kick because it's going to start paying dividends.
Head kick by Ozzy Martin, raising Johnny Dos Santos.
See, throw the hands like that and then finish down low with the low kick.
Oof.
See, that's why you can't.
Oh, he's limping, walking ginger now is Dos Santos. 20 seconds left in this first round. That one went low to the calf.
Yeah, that's a good mark on the calf.
Dos Santos tried to lift his leg to check it, but if you don't turn your shin out, like Sean was saying earlier, you're going to take it on the side of the calf, even if you lift your leg to try to block the kick.
Like another one right there that got through like that. One round in the books, 2 or less to go. Big leather being thrown and big power from both guys.
Johnny keeping his weight off of that calf.
Yeah, his leg's taking a shellacking already.
Yeah, back and forth action. I think we're in Dos Santos' corner. But I don't speak Portuguese, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to understand it if we do get the audio for it. But some major adjustments definitely need to be made in the corner of Johnny Dos Santos there to counter some of those low kicks and close the range and find some more success with close distance shots, because at range, Ozzy Martin is starting to find a home for all of his strikes, especially that low kick, which we've seen paying dividends already.
Even if he would just bury his leg down and turn it out a little bit more, he would stop taking so much of the brunt of it off of his thigh, but he's just getting smoked in the nerves.
Yeah, it was kind of always like the trade-off. You can check the kick or you can lean into it, eat it, and try to counter it more effectively. So
if somebody's really chucking hard low kicks at your leg, leaning into it and taking it is probably, I wish people would lean in and take my low kicks when I try to take it. That's a wrap.
That's not looking good. See, just the angle would have been nice if he had turned his leg out. He'd be able to take a brunt of that kick, but
how many more can he take?
That's the beginning of the air.
Yeah, he caught him in the air, and that's it. I don't think he's... Ozzy Martin with a TKO by leg kicks, following in his brother's footsteps from Ring Titans 1.
Absolutely.
And the way he caught him jumping with a jumping spin kick, and the leg kick landed better, took him out.
He was just trying to do anything not to get kicked in that leg again, jumping in the air, spinning around.
Figured, why not go for something crazy? You never know.
And an outstandingly violent performance from Ozzy Martin to punctuate Ring Titans 2. I'll be right back, gentlemen, once I make this official and we can close out the night. But as always, it's been an honor calling the action with legends such as yourselves. Yeah, we'll get the official time, and Ring Titans 2 is in the books.
That's the thing with the guys. I mean, I was one myself. I was an MMA fighter. I had 20 pro MMA fights, and then I switched over to the world of striking. Had a kickboxing fight, then a Muay Thai fight. When you are new to this rule set and you're not used to prioritizing checking kicks, not to say that he's not, maybe he is, I don't know, but it's a different game. You eat too many of them, and that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, he was finding his timing for those checks, but like you said, he just wasn't turning them out and tried to just save his leg, jumping and trying to throw that spinning back kick, but just wasn't enough.
Great way to finish the night right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, keep it going for these two main eventers. Referee Brian Miner has called a stop to this fight at 44 seconds of round number 2. Giving you your winner by TKO, Ozzy Santos!
All right, while my man Ozzy Mara's getting his photo, make sure you join us at the Courtside Bar and Grill for the after party. And make sure to join us for Cage Titans 75 going down on Saturday, January 24th. And we might have a very special treat underneath the Christmas tree this year. So be sure to tune in to Cage Titans social media for a Christmas treat. All right, he's taking too long, so I'm just going to go right and talk. I'm here with the main event winner, Ozzy Martin. Ozzy, is there anything you can't do?
No. It's plain and simple. No, I can't, except maybe a jiu-jitsu competition. But that shit sucks anyway.
Who likes jiu-jitsu anyways, right?
I do, I like it. I just needed a little break, you know. I like to fight, so, you know, this is fun. Some people do jiu-jitsu competitions to stay in shape. I like to do kickboxing.
Oh, there you go. Honestly, it was amazing to have you inside this ring. How was it, you know, before we get to your fight, how was it sharing the night, the fight camp with your brother for the first time?
It was amazing. You know, unfortunately, he got kind of fucked over with the injury in his shoulder. And him and his opponent were putting on a great fight. I thought it was going to be a really good fight. Unfortunately, you know, some stuff happens, but I had to pay honor to my big brother by getting a leg kick finish, just like he did last ring time. So, you know, I had to be just like my big bro.
Well, there you go. I was going to ask you in the lead-up, who got the better of the two when you guys fought as kids?
He did. Like, yeah, he was big. He was strong. I wasn't as big and strong. He still beats my ass now, though.
Well, there you go. Ozzy, you know, this was a fun little detour in your MMA career, you know, but what's on the horizon for you?
Shit, man. I was trying to fight January, but, you know, maybe you got a nice Christmas present. We'll see what happens, you know, maybe January or something maybe right after that. I don't know. We'll see, you know what I mean? I'm going to be back in here for sure, though. Little to no damage. I will say, I did want to get my boxing off a little tonight, but I felt like, you know, he's had a lot of boxing fights. So what's the one way to beat a boxer? Smack that lead leg. And, you know, we were training for that. I thought my scissor knee was going to fucking do him, but, you know, it wasn't there. You know, I sent a couple of them. I sent a few of them. I was like, oh, no, it was midair. I was like, let's go. And then he was still there, and I was like, all right, fuck that. That's sending a lot of energy. That was fun, man. That was a lot of fun. I'd love to do this again.
Well, we love having you no matter what it is, kickboxing, Muay Thai, MMA, all the above. We love having you, Ozzy. Thank you so much. We look forward to seeing you inside the ring or the cage again soon, man. All right, there you guys have it. Ring Titans 2 in the book from the new home, the Wolves Den. Be sure